Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're continuing Blue Lock with episode 8. Team Z is going to have to deal with the case of Kuon. What are they going to do with him? You know, he's a traitor. Are they going to welcome him back into the team somehow? Is he going to try and apologize? Well, let's find out.
得失点差的に引き分けでも俺たちは敗退。まあ簡単な話。勝てば突破。
Yes.
で、肝心のその最終戦の相手、チーム V のキーマンは
It's interesting how he became the captain of the team.
5ゴール、剣斬鉄。6ゴール、三影レオ。そしてチームトップ、7ゴール、凪誠志郎。
These are incredible statistics. Can you imagine facing this team?
凪誠志郎、あいつはムカつく。絶対勝つ。
Yes, you will. I believe in you guys. But hey, you know this, but I told you this would all come down to the last game. Because of course it would. There would be no suspense otherwise. And by the way, I have to say, even though I'm loving the show so far, this is actually one of my minor complaints. Because the stakes are so high with, you know, if you lose, you're pretty much out of the Blue Lock tournament and then there's no coming back from it. It kind of removes any possibility for the characters to lose anything meaningful. Like they might lose a game like they did in the very first one, but they're never going to be knocked out. And that's a bit sad. I think like they should have been, I don't know, like one possibility to come back so you can see how it could play out and it would be a little bit more stressful. I remember I said in my introduction to episode 1 that the thing I loved the most about Hungry Heart was the fact that the characters get knocked out from tournaments. Like they're out completely. And then they have to start all the way from the, you know, very first game and, you know, wait for the next tournament. But here, it's never going to happen. So I can kind of predict what's going to happen, but hopefully not.
お前あれだぞ。あんまりサボってると、体内の乳酸が膝に悪玉グルコサミンバーストで。どう？今の合ってる。
レオ。お前は俺を超えるために生まれてきた。この世のすべてはお前のためにあると思え。
So let me guess, he was bored, so he tried the one thing he was really bad at.
また学年トップだったのね。レオちゃん偉い。
でもその中に欲しいものは見つからなかった。簡単に手に入るものはつまらない。
Ooh, no, he's good at soccer, and so that's why he decided that he wanted the World Cup. The one thing that no one could get in Japan. See? He's watching Germany winning the World Cup. I'm guessing this is 2014.
ダメだ、諦めなさい。お前は俺の後継者だ。それにサッカー選手なんて選ばれた人間しかなれない。
That's exactly why he wants to do it.
お前のためを思って言っている。
To be fair, they're not wrong.
俺がこの学校を全国優勝させる。そんであの人たちを黙らせる。でもうちって超進学校だからサッカー部弱えんだよな。もうくそ。あ、ごめん。
Okay, given the fact that we're getting an entire backstory for this guy, I'm guessing he's going to be a very important character in the overall story.
お金持ちの息子の人だ。お金ちょうだい。一生ダラダラしてたいんだよね。俺、お金ちょうだい。
He's like Chigiri, he's a genius. Like he's a natural.
めんどくさいの嫌い。働きたくない。
This is so unusual in Japan, where the pressure to perform well is so high. What's happening here?
ワニマ兄弟の何考えてる顔でしょうかゲーム。
何やってんだお前ら。緊張感持て。緊張感。
ちょっと待て。俺こいつのこと許してねえから。
Yeah, he's remaining very quiet so far.
とりあえず全員一発ずつ殴ってこうぜ。
いいぞライチ。制裁じゃ制裁。
Frankly, I'm not really blaming Raichi for this, even though I know he's wrong.
このままチーム Z が負けても3点取ってる俺は得点王で勝ち上がれる。何もしないのが俺にとっちゃ最善手だ。
Well, he's taking a bet that none of them is going to score more goals than him.
決めたら合計4ゴールで俺が得点王だ。
See, exactly.
俺抜きの11人対10人でチーム V からハットトリック。
俺はやる。 正々堂々とお前を潰す。
But might be the only way to get him to play, actually.
ついていけねえよ、クオン。お前暑苦しいんだよ。
全国優勝とか日本代表とか、そんなん本気で言ってんの、クオン先輩だけっすよ。もう仲間のせいで負けるのは嫌なんだ。
I like that we're getting more backstories.
それも全部同じだったらブルーロックランキング上位の方が突破ですよ。どうもお久しぶり、エゴジンパチです。
So he's always listening to their conversations.
ただ、クオン渡る。お前はストライカーとしてはゲのゲのゲ。つうかここにいる全員クソだ。お前らは視線をくぐり抜けてきたつもりだろうが、たまたまうまくいっただけだ。あんな戦い方には何の価値もない。第一のストライカーに必要なのはゴールの再現性だ。
I actually agree with that, though.
その一撃だけで終わってしまう選手は世界でも多い。
Yes, actually, as Stan character, he's completely right.
今お前らに必要なのはゴールを生み出すための方程式だ。
Exactly.
どんなコンディションでゴールを奪えたのか分析しろ。
And you know, that's true of absolutely anything. If you want to be really good at something, you need to be able to reproduce it time and time again. Because if you can only do it once, it's just pure luck. That's the same thing for any other sport, but also I do photography professionally, I mean. And if I wasn't able to reproduce the same quality time and time again, I wouldn't be able to get paid for that.
世界的ストライカーは己だけのゴールの方程式を持っている。方程式を証明するもの、それがゴールを爆発的に量産する世界一のストライカーという存在だ。
Yep, Ego is giving them a very important lesson right now. Oh, and the countdown is a nice touch. Such pressure.
ゴールの再現性。
So now they have 24 hours to think of a way they can reproduce their own goals.
俺の武器は空間認識能力だけど、一人じゃ何もできなかった。このままじゃあいつらに勝てる気がしない。
Yes, that's why you need to work as a team.
なんだ、野なし。
10 goals. Wow. In just 3 games. That's insane.
教えてくれパロ。どうすればお前みたいになれる？
I'm guessing he's not going to tell him.
脳みそ使え、下手くそ。
Yep, exactly.
動くのはこいつが仕掛けた瞬間。そこ！でもまだ抜かれてない。
Ooh, but yes, he can shoot from really far.
精度パネ。
Exactly. If you want to be a striker, you need incredible accuracy.
俺はキングだぞ。
And more importantly, you need to be able to score from pretty much any position.
フェイント。
Oh, boom.
応援な一般市民が身の程を知れ。
I like this character. I don't know. He's oozing coolness.
23メートル。そこからゴール。右上隅への高速カーブシュートが。
Okay, so he has an area he likes to shoot from. That's true of most strikers, actually.
これが方程式のからくり。
But let me guess, he has more than just this one zone. Yep, called it.
やっぱすげえ。
That being said, when there's a goalkeeper, it's a lot harder.
野なしがサッカーやめるには十分すぎる絶望だろ。
それでもありがとう。
Yeah, he's nicer than he appears.
ゴールの方程式のからくりは分かったけど、バローのゴールは俺が真似できる武器じゃない。
Yeah, exactly.
でもそれは直接ゴールを奪えるものになってない。
That's why you need another player. Someone who can actually score. Or someone who can open up defenses for you. That's another possibility.
俺サッカーダメなら寺継がなきゃいけないんだ。ブルーロックが最後のチャンスなんさ。
That's a bit annoying because it is not their last chance. We can always go abroad. I know it may not be a possibility for many of them though, so it is still insanely scary. I understand.
俺たちはまだ終わらない。
No, you're not. You can still win.
向こうはもう勝ち上がり確定してるし、隙があるはず。
That's true, actually. Facing a team that's already qualified is a little easier. They may not give themselves 100% in fear of injuries, or simply because they don't have to work really hard.
ねえイサギ、負けたらもう会えなくなって一緒にサッカーできなくなるのかな。
Oh, you can still play soccer together. Ooh, in black. They're looking kind of scary like this. Let me guess. The episode is going to stop on the last second. Oh no. Okay. I stand corrected.
でもそのコースはディフェンダー2枚で完全封鎖。そうなった。これも読み通りのパターン。
But I'm guessing Nagi is going to be a lot better than we expected. Oh no.
行くぞカウンター。バチラ。
Go for it. But wow, they did their homework. Impressive.
届くか俺ならギリギリ足でいややっぱダイビングヘッド
Oh. Oh no. On the post.
すげえ面白い。
A bit of a challenge. Nice happy.
めんどくさい。はなんだ
You know, I doubt that this guy, their number 11, Nagi, would actually be a good soccer player. Simply because he's too lazy for that. You know, natural talent is never going to be a replacement for hard work. At least not at the level they're trying to reach. Oof. So that's why we are winning all their games. Because they adapt very easily to the other teams. They copy their strategies. Okay, I have to say, the show is moving pretty fast because I was expecting a couple episodes that would focus on the team and their relationship, especially after what happened with Kuon. And instead, we're thrown pretty much almost immediately into the next game. There's obviously a little bit of a transition with the whole speech by Ego about how you need to be able to reproduce goals time and time again if you want to be a great striker, which, by the way, is a fantastic lesson. It's true of absolutely anything. You cannot be good at something unless you're capable of reproducing the same level of quality time and time again. Because if you're not, then you're just lucky. You're just someone who does things and every once in a while it works. And well, you're not really a professional if you don't have that consistency. So I thought that was an absolutely fantastic speech. Now, the backstory for the players in Team V, I'm starting to get confused now with all the letters, was pretty cool. But I have to say, I'm not too sold on that character who just happens to be insanely good, even though he doesn't want to work hard for it. It doesn't really work. Like, I know these super talented players exist. And very often they have terrible careers because they cruise on their level for a little while until they get to a really high level and they never manage to find the professionalism needed to, you know, work hard in training and to get better so that they can keep up with all the others who are actually working hard in training every single day. So this character is a little bit of a liability for a team because no matter how good he is, as soon as they're going to be facing real hardship, he's probably going to disappear and crumble under the pressure because he's not used to work hard. He's not used to try and better himself. And you know, guys, I'm going to say something. I'm a little bit like that. Not that I'm super talented or anything. Not really, unfortunately. But I am a little bit lazy. I am a little bit of a procrastinator. And I can tell you something. When you get to a point where you actually want to get better at something, it's really, really difficult to find that focus, to find that way of, you know, putting all your energy into actually improving. It's really, really difficult because you have all these bad habits you have to fight all the time on top of you trying to get better. And well, it's tricky. And you know, even in making these videos, sometimes I want to make these videos and then I'm procrastinating for like a day or two. And then I'm like, okay, I really need to make a few because otherwise I'm going to run out of content. And that's probably the good thing about YouTube, you know, because if I have a strict schedule, it's forcing me to move forward and not just wait for things to happen or think about it for an extensive period of time. But my point is, this character, no matter how talented he is, he's going to hit a wall sooner rather than later. And I'm guessing it's probably not going to happen in this game, or maybe, we'll see. But it will definitely happen probably in the next round of the tournament, because they're already qualified. So that means we are going to see these guys again. And I'm guessing that's why we're getting a backstory on them. Same with Barrow, he's the top goal scorer, so he's guaranteed to go through. And obviously that's why they're showing him again in this episode and focusing on him. I'm guessing Nico is going to be one of them as well. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but you know, he was pretty important in one of the games. And maybe one of the twins. Or the twins are going to have exactly the same levels, and so for some reason they're both going to go through. That would be a bit cheating, I guess. Anyway, I'm digressing. I'm super excited to see how the next game is going to play out. They're already 1-0 down, so you know, they need to find a good strategy right now, and it needs to be something that the other team cannot easily copy. That's going to be difficult. Alright guys, that's it for my reaction today. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below with your thoughts on today's episode. I'll see you soon for another reaction. Cheers.